Hey, you.
Hey.
Yeah, you.
Me?
Just a few people turned off there because I don't know if you know that intro. That's a few people will know what I just did there, and they won't want to admit why I did that. This is the Lost Art Podcast. I'm here. I'm Paul, and I'm here with Gar.
Shabba.
Had a couple of little shandies before we started this one.
I personally don't drink.
No, me neither. I thought you did.
I gave it up a while ago.
I was just drinking shots of tea, hoping you would think that was...
what I have been doing is...
God, I've been living a lie.
Yeah, what I do is I get a couple of bottles of non-alcoholic lager. And what I like to do then is I like to throw some turpentine.
I like to throw a big hard L into the middle of lager is what you try and do.
What? Lager.
Lager.
Well, yeah, I get non-alcoholic and I just bang some base alcohol, maybe some hand sanitizer or something in there.
Yeah.
Just to spice it up a little bit. And that's what I because it keeps the inside of me clean.
The inside of your physical body will be clean.
My physical body.
But the inside of your soul is disgustingly dirty.
Might scrub the soul and send me straight to heaven afterwards.
No, some of the things you've come out with in this podcast are just downright disgusting.
I personally think that I've been nothing but a gentleman.
Today we are doing haunted songs. So this is songs that have been recorded under...
Spiritual duress.
Spiritual duress is a great fucking term. I was thinking duress.
Good name for an album, wouldn't it?
Yeah, spiritual
Let's
duress.
make an album.
Do you want to make an album?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was walking down the street. I'm Paul and Gar.
And the ghost got me. All right.
Stop this now. These are songs that are recorded under some sort of weird creepy... Some of them are studios that have been haunted.
Yep.
I think actually mostly studios that have been...
A lot of them, yeah.
Some sort of weird things. So there is places that there is haunt... I don't know how much I buy into the whole haunted things, but I do believe that there is... I'm not religious. I'm not even particularly spiritual. I'm just a fucking cynic. With everything, really.
Yeah.
I'm very... That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm with you.
Someone's telling me about tarot cards. I'm like,
that's bollocks.
My hole.
Yeah. Have a big bowl of fuck off for your breakfast.
However, I do think that there is things that have happened in the world that leave a spiritual...
Like a scar.
Scar on a landscape of a... I do believe that.
You reckon?
I do believe that, actually, yeah. I do believe that there is spiritual resonance in certain places that are thick with the past.
Well, I tell you what I think.
Go on.
Right. First of all...
Bearing in mind that we're doing a Haunted Songs podcast. Yes, please do.
Here's what I think. I think that Bigfoot is real.
You do. You're a big Bigfoot fan.
I have a Bigfoot tattoo. I have studied Bigfoot my entire life.
You're so into Bigfoot.
I love Bigfoot, right? Love Bigfoot.
What? Quick question. What's the difference between Bigfoot and the abominable snowman? That's the drink. Hitting the hard R's and the O's. The abominable snowman. I don't know the difference between the two.
A couple of 1,000 miles. Be about it.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a brown bear and a polar bear.
Pretty much. Yeah,
wow.
Pretty much. There's probably more evidence for the abominable snowman, otherwise known as the Yeti, than there is for Bigfoot.
Right.
Yeah. Like there apparently are bodies and pieces.
I love pictures of huge animals that are bigger than they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
On Reddit and stuff. You're like, look at the size of that turtle.
Yeah. Well, Bigfoot is interesting because...
Nicaragua killer turtle or whatever the fuck it is. Look at the size of that cunt. Look at that absolute unit.
What's interesting about Bigfoot is that Bigfoot absolutely did exist at one stage in time. Yeah. Gigantopithecus, it was called. Right? Gigantopithecus.
Fair fucks to you.
Right.
I would have went...
Gigantic pitfall.
Gigantopithecus. Actually, would have been a gigantic pitfall to say that.
Yeah. That was a real creature that really existed. That was a big, giant fucking ape. Right? Yeah. He did exist in IRL, in real life, in the world. Now, whether he is still running around forests of America in the Pacific Northwest it's interesting because you don't have to have... Let's tell you what. Let's not do a Bigfoot podcast. But what I will say is, I do believe that there's something there. We haven't even done there. But when it comes to ghost stuff, here's what I think. I have been privy to a couple of weird things in my entire life, right? Stuff that I cannot explain. I've seen...
There's a lot of stuff I can't explain just based on my lack of education.
You fucking everything up, same as me, right? Why did you do that? Why didn't you go to school?
It's weird. I weirdly do believe sort of in ghosts, and I don't believe in Jesus Christus Jesus Christ.
No,
our
Jesus
Lord
Christ
Saviour.
is nonsense.
Yeah.
It's absolute nonsense. Unfortunately, it's
We
absolute
just lost
bullshit.
all of our South American listeners.
Here's what I think. I believe in a multiple universe where there are layers of reality sitting on top of each other. And I think there are parts of our Earth that are thinner than others.
And that's when it can bleed in.
Yes.
The veil.
Yes.
The veil can...
That's what I believe.
Thin veil.
That's
I think it's interesting way of thinking about it.
Related to string theory, the whole multiple universe, where every action creates a new universe where that action is seen to. So, like, there will be a world where you're me and I'm you. There's one where you've got an extra eyebrow hair. You know what I mean? Like, every single option.
And I could be plucking that in the car and I turn and smash into someone and then Tupac doesn't get born.
Exactly. But by you saying that has happened now.
Oh, no!
A world has spawned
Even though
off
he
where
was
that
born
happened.
before me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Only 10 years before you. Tupac was not
but
that
I wasn't
old.
driving when he was a baby.
Yeah, but Suge Knight might have been.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What have we started?
Oh, no.
So anyway, it's coming up to the Halloween season and we're going to do a haunted... songs that have been recorded in a haunted scenario. We should also mention that we are doing not a live podcast because that would be difficult for
It's happened
now,
already.
But we're doing... we've done loads of live podcasts.
Yeah.
But we're doing a night where we just play songs.
Yeah, that was 3 days ago.
When this comes out, that's already done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. So we did have
done
a
it.
great time.
I reckon it was savage.
And we got a couple of little
We got a little present.
present.
We got a little present off Pierce Lyons.
Here's Lions.
Yeah, the new distillery in Dublin 8 in the Liberties. And they dropped us down a beautiful bottle of whiskey and a beautiful bottle of gin.
And I'll tell you why. Me and whiskey, as much as I loved it when I was growing up, into my maybe from about...
Like, as a babby, like.
Well, grape water.
Force for grape. Remember grape water? Real sweet. Do you remember grape water?
I don't
Unreal.
remember anything as a baby.
I actually remember grape water.
Did you just drink that?
Do you not remember living in your dad's bottles?
Swimming? No.
Just fighting all your little clones. Bam.
That's crazy. Me being born is me... The only historical example of me being better than anyone else in the world is when I won the
Your
race.
one little stupid
Yeah,
tadpole.
that's me. Think about everyone that's listening to this, mate. If you don't think you were the best at anything, just remember that you were the best that day, and that's all that matters.
However,
That's why
you
were born.
ruined it all by having sex with your mother.
Oh God, what?
If sexual
about original
intercourse...
sin?
No, that's the act of sex, right? You, right, as a man. So... If
No,
you
it's-
look up sexual intercourse in the dictionary and it's a penis inside a vagina, you being born, your dick scraped off the side of your ma's box.
Please stop
While she
saying
gave-
this. Please stop saying
while
this.
she gave
Please
birth
stop
to you.
saying these words.
Therefore,
Oh, I was having a great night.
no man is a virgin unless they were cesarean.
So yeah, I don't drink whiskey anymore because I had a bit of a falling out with it.
Okay.
It doesn't make me particularly violent. It just makes me argumentative over stupid stuff. It could be like even in this podcast, for instance, I'll be like, "No, man, that's not true." Blah blah blah. So,
I personally have the best crack.
no, you're
ever
different. Like,
on whiskey.
everybody has a different drink that makes them a simpleton. Like in that regard,
Tequila.
Yeah, well, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like people say, I love vodka, but people go, I can't. It makes me crazy, man. It doesn't make me make me crazy.
alcoholic
it makes me
water.
fine. Yeah, but
Yeah.
people think that that's all a myth. It's not. It's not. So I'm getting the gin. I got the gin from that,
Yes.
and I'm very happy with that. It was delicious.
I got the whiskey.
It was very delicious.
Delicious new distilled fucking Pierce Lyons. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Pierce.
much to Michael Carr.
I'm not going to lie. Michael's a great lad, and
Yeah.
I just love presents. I love presents that are not at Christmas with alcohol. Someone's come giving you some stuff. I love
You know
it.
what I like? You know, as I get older, I like socks.
That's crazy. So do I.
Yeah.
Good.
Just socks and boxer shorts.
I was 35 years old before I realised there's a difference between penny socks and actually good socks.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, we're so old.
Until very recently, I never in my entire life bought a pair of socks or boxer shorts for myself.
How did you get them?
People just gave them to me. Not like people on the street or anything. But you know, like...
Because you're a big fan of Bigfoot. They associated you
I
with
have
feet.
Bigfoot socks, I do. I have Bigfoot t-shirts and everything. It's just one of those things that, like, at Christmas, once you hit about 20, they're like, what do you mean? You don't like He-Man anymore? Have some socks. And you know when you were a kid and somebody gave you clothes for Christmas, you were sickened.
Bullshit.
Sickened.
How dare
Stick
you.
that straight up your fucking gacker.
That's a non-present.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
basically a present for your ma.
Yeah. Now...
No, they don't have to buy you socks.
Yeah.
That's zero to me. I was getting them free anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks
Now-
for absolutely null
but now-
avoiding a present from me.
Now at the age I'm in, mad into it.
Can I... you know what to do, lads. If you're buying presents for teenagers, don't buy them socks. Wait for later, and they will really appreciate those good old socks.
What do teenagers like now? Minecraft?
Fortnite.
That exploded recently or something?
Bullying on Snapchat.
Yes.
And
what else
that band Versatile.
Versatile.
Now, we should, I have a great idea.
Yeah.
We should do the podcast.
We should. We
explained already this, the haunted songs. The songs are haunted the studios were haunted.
A spooky theme, yeah.
So you are up first, I believe.
I have my first one. So imagine the scene, okay?
Set the scene.
It's 1993.
Woo, woo! That was the sound of an L cat. A cat and an L.
An L cat.
An L cat.
Meow. It's August 1993.
No, it's not. Oh, sorry for the podcast.
In my story.
It's very Alan Partridge there.
Killing Joke want to record a new album.
One of our favourite bands.
They are. They want to record a new album. They decide youth and jazz get their heads together and they're like, do you know what would be great? If we recorded in Egypt. Because jazz had been living in Egypt around this time.
Is that when he went missing for a while?
This was before that.
Oh, right, okay.
He did go missing, yeah. That's another story. We'll tell that story somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll mix that in here. That's a good story. So, jazz had been living in Egypt, I believe, and he was doing something with the Egyptian National Concert fucking
I'll tell you about
orchestra
the
or something.
Egyptian National Front. I was like, oh, back off now, whatever. They're going to kill... Is there a civil war here? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. So... they decided to record in Egypt because jazz knew loads of really good studios and good local musicians, and they wanted to get this kind of esoteric kind of feel to this album.
Esoteric?
I'm full of savage words tonight. Full of them.
Well, the last one was in the last podcast, so I don't know about that.
Next week.
Wait till you hear the word he comes out with next week.
So they decide to go to Egypt to record this album. Now, while they're doing it, jazz... he was equally as mad. Youth. He was equally as mad as jazz.
No
right?
one's as mad as jazz.
This is where it gets beautiful, right? Jazz is outwardly mad.
Yeah.
Right? Like he is front towards enemy insane.
Because he's speaking to the crowd the whole time as the singer.
Exactly, right? Like apparently the reason he paints his face is so ghosts can't find him.
Oh, you would 100% believe that.
Right? But Youth is just as fucking mad. Now, Youth is a very accomplished producer in his own right. Has been worked with a lot of bands over the years. He turns around to jazz and he says, what if, right? Bear with me here now, jazz. What if I have an idea that will get us into the Great Pyramid of Giza?
Which you definitely you can barely even get in, let alone record a song there?
Yeah. So Jazz turns around and says, do you reckon we could get in there? So Youth says, watch this space. So off they go to Egypt and they have an interview. They have a sit down with the Minister for Antiquities in Egypt. Now, apparently Egypt is broken. Okay. It's fucking corrupt as fuck. So they go in.
We're recording this just as Mo Salah scored a goal against Genk.
Are you getting your updates, are you?
Yeah, sorry, massive Liverpool fan. So just as the King of Egypt just scored a goal. Yes, go on.
There you go. He probably wasn't there the day this happened. So they go in, they sit down, Jazz and Youth sit down with the Minister for Antiquities in Egypt. And they say to him, listen, we're interested in renting out the Great Pyramid for a little bit to do some recording. So apparently there's two rates. There's a commercial rate and there's like a private rate. Like
man, that's just a pyramid scheme.
Oh, that was so bad. I need a piss right now. That's how bad that was. That made my body break. The walls that held the slash inside me.
I'm so sorry.
Just broke down. The last line of the fence.
Are you in denial?
Fuck off.
Oh, God, no. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
There's two rates for the Minister of Antiquities to get access to the Pyramid of Giza, right? So they just lied to the dude. And they're like, we want to go in and do a bit of praying.
He could, to be fair to Youth, he could sell sand to an Arab.
By the look of it, yeah. So he turns around. Stop it. He's in the wrong country. Like that's how much it hurts. I only have so many walls of piss defense left, right? They turn around, they say, we want to go in and do a bit of praying, and we might have a bit of equipment, because maybe we'll make a documentary about it, but it's all to do with we're going to big up Egypt and how savages are. So your man's like, I don't know, I think this might be, this might be a commercial usage.
I think you're a band.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair to Killing Joke, they're not a particularly commercial pushy. That kind of, they wanted to do this for the reasons that